Recently, I was asked about the origin of evil. The specific question was, did God create evil? Is God the originator of evil? It's a fair question. In fact, it's a very deep and profound question. Sometimes I get asked really deep ones. I would not want to pretend that what I have to say here is the comprehensive, the definitive answer to the question, but let me give you a couple of thoughts regarding the matter. I hope this will be helpful to you. Did God create evil? My answer is no, he did not. God did not create evil. Evil is inconsistent with the very nature of God. He's holy, righteous, perfect, sinless, without fault of any kind. Here, consider the question this way. Would God create something that is inconsistent with the essence of who he is? And I believe the answer to that is no, he would not. So he would not and did not create evil. However, God would, and he did create some very rare and extraordinary creatures. Yeah, us, human beings. Hey, we alone are made in God's image. This is what the Bible tells us. We function on a level that no other part of creation functions. We're the masterpiece of God's creation. You say, okay, Dan, now you're laying it on a little bit thick. No, this is what the Bible teaches here. In Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, it actually says this. This is from the text, New Living Translation. For we are God's masterpiece. And then in parentheses in the Bible, it says, except for Dan. Everybody's a masterpiece except, no, I'm just kidding. Even me. And it goes on, it says, he, God, he has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago. As beings made in God's image, we are capable of making real, true choices, consequential choices, choices that matter. See, part of the reason, not the only reason, part of the reason God created human beings with the ability to make real, true choices has to do with one of the most important virtues of all the virtues, love. Think about it. Love only has significant meaning and value when it is freely chosen. You get that, right? I mean, here, if you found out that someone whom you deeply, deeply loved and whom you thought deeply loved you, if you found out that all along that person was actually being forced to love you, not by choice, that person was being forced to love you, wouldn't you feel like that love was less significant, less meaningful? Yeah, that choice. That choice factor, that matters, right? So God created us human beings, with this capability of choice. We can genuinely choose to love him or not to love him. Choice. We can turn to him or not turn to him. We can trust him, or we can choose not to trust him. We can choose to call upon him for salvation, or we can choose to reject him. We have real, true choice. But see, understand, real choice also means then that we have the capacity to choose to do wrong. Right? I mean, if we cannot choose to do wrong, then whatever it is we have is not real choice. If that's not an option that's on the table, then we don't actually have a choice. We can choose, and we all have chosen to do wrong. We've chosen to sin. We've chosen disobedience. We can choose to do things that are evil. Unfortunately, we all have chosen. We've all chosen to do things that are evil. You have, and I have too. And so my view is that evil has entered the world through this amazing capability, this important capability that God has given to us human beings. Choice.